my name is Tyler. In this 6-episode mini vlog series, I'm going to tell you the time where we spent 6 days in Arizona riding all the bikes, mountain bikes and gravel bikes and road bikes up Mount Lemmon. I'm going to show you me getting absolutely clapped out at my very first pro stage race. And after only 1 day of recovery after a 24-hour mountain bike race, we start the 6 days in Arizona. Today, we go mountain bike riding with my boy. Good morning. We're in Tucson, more specifically Marana right now. We're also going to be venturing around Ora Valley, Arizona. I haven't really spent much time here. We've done 24 hours in the old Pueblo. That was phenomenal. It was such an amazing event. But now we're going to explore what Arizona has to offer. Today we're doing mountain bikes. Tomorrow we're doing gravel. Thursday we're doing road. We're going to go up Mount Lemmon. Then we have the Tucson Bicycle Classic, a pro stage race, which will be my first ever pro stage race, actually. Probably going to get flicked. 120 pros showing up, quite gnarly. But that's a future me problem. So my son's with me. We've got Tony also here. We're going to go shred some mountain bikes. Today's going to be my son's longest ride, period. About 27 miles. We're going to head out to Sweetwater and we're going to throw down some shred. Okay, so my son turned 13. He's on the trip with us. I didn't bring my wife or my daughter because, sometimes I feel like my daughter gets way too much attention and he's a teenager. So it's just like he's kind of distant. And we ride motos a lot. That's a big way that I connect with him. But this trip has been, I don't know how you feel, dude, but I feel so bonded to you. I feel so connected to him, like him crewing for the 24 hours in Old Pueblo, him helping out with the booth at Rock Cobbler. We're going to ride today, biggest ride ever. He's going to help out with the racing, the stage race. It's just phenomenal. But what's funny is, okay, my son is very different than me. Like, we are total opposites. But there are a few things about my son that are exactly like me. And it's really cool because my her personality's just like mine. So it's very easy to parent her. My son is not so much, but him playing with his motos, like he has a dirt bike and a guy. Now this is kind of embarrassing because I'm 38. I still play with motorcycle toys. It's funny, when I was young, I would build tracks with like blankets and stuff, and then he does that. And so then we'll play literally toys together. Think what you want, but it keeps my mind and my creativity really sharp to keep playing with toys. Recovery is scarce at the moment. We did Rock Cobbler, we did the bigger event, the Boulder, 100 and something miles. I got 4th there. All of a sudden we're at a 24-hour ultra mountain bike race. And so I've had yesterday off, but I actually had 3 meetings. So it's like, I don't want to say I hate the grind culture type thing, but recovery is far and few in between. So today is a mountain bike ride. I'm just vibing. It's me, the boy, Tony. It's 27 miles. If it takes us 6 hours, I don't care. We're just going to chill. Weather, immaculate. All right, we are on the loop, as they say. We are in Marana right now. This loop, this bike trail, covers 131 miles through Ora Valley, Marana, Tucson. It's so sick. And so we're taking this all the way out to Sweetwater to do some mountain biking. Biggest ride my boy's ever gonna do. I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. We're taking our time, making our way. Yeah, dude, that was sick. This is so cool. These cactuses are like huge trees. It's a forest of cactus. I've never seen this many 10 foot, 12 foot, 20 foot cactuses. Very, very cool. Wow. Good job, man. Heck yeah. It's a lot. You're doing great. It's a big ride. So here's the thing about doing hard stuff is there's essentially these walls, and you get to the first wall and you think there's no way I can continue. This is it. I'll die right now. And then you get past that wall and then all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, I could go way more. I could do way more. And then you reach another wall. And another wall, and another wall, and another wall. And so being able to do hard things takes years and years and years of pushing yourself to just what feels like death. And I know right now, he's definitely at a wall, but this is kind of one of his first walls. And so it's really impressive to see him face that. And then I can't push him through it. I can't walk him through it. He's got to go through it. So it's really impressive. My boy is, and he's not much of a peddler, and he is doing a really good job. This is pretty technical, really loose, and it takes a lot of power. It's hot. It's hot. He wore pants. So it is really, really cool to see him push. Now, a big issue that I've had as a parent, this is my fault, this is my problem, is that, you know, I am okay going into the red. I can push, I can deal with pain, I can deal with adversity. And so what do I want as a father? I want my son to be able to do the same. I want him to be tough and hard. And sometimes I kind of feel like he's a bit soft. Now, I've really had to adapt the way I look at it. He's just grew up in a different era than I did. And obviously, when I was his age, I wasn't doing the shit I'm doing now. I've changed my perspective to think it's not about how good he is now, but how good can he be when he's 30? Long game it. And not worry about him and his performance or anything. I just want to teach him some like core principles of how to overcome adversity. And even though maybe, you know, he'll complain or be tired or whatever, that's fine, as long as he knows he can push, and later on in life he can use those tools. So that shift in perspective on how I've been parenting my son has really helped our relationship in the last 5 years. I know that probably didn't look like much, but that was very difficult for my son. We're at 17 miles right now. That is many miles more than his longest ride. That was a technical trail, slippery, steep, rocky. I'm just telling, I'm so proud of him. And I think because Tony was here, he's really trying to like keep it composed. And, you know, I mean, you don't want to put your kid in danger, but you also don't want to just make everything super easy and soft for your kid. So it's hard. It's the hardest thing as a parent to not just give him everything, make his life as easy as possible, because that's what you want to do on the inside. You want to just do everything for him, make it as easy as possible. But then that's not how he'll ever grow. So it's like, it's hard because I see him struggling and I want to take over, and I just want to do it for him. So it was really, really cool to see him push through. Like, he really got to a wall and he pushed through it. That was awesome. Oh, that was cool. He's saying that with my nose strip. I asked him what my nose strip looks like, and he says I look like I'm from a movie, which sounded like a compliment. And then he said, like a serial killer. Yep.
I'm not tired. My legs, I can't move my legs. Like, my upper body is fine. Like, I could do like something that does not involve my legs for a couple hours.
I'm stoked, and look, we've all been there. Some of the best days I've ever had, in the middle of the day, I'm thinking, I hate everything about today. And I don't want to be here, I don't want to be doing this, but it's a type 2 type fun. And so to see him sort of experience that's really, really cool, because it's so much more than just that base level easy fun. You know, like a video game is very just level 1. This is an experience. This is earned. And Tony even said, it's so funny, like, we were 1 mile from the house, all of a sudden he like perked up and was all chipper and was like, you know, stoked. And it's because you've earned it. You've earned the day. We're gonna go crush some mod pizza here tonight. For right now, we're gonna just chill, but pizza with the boys, let's go. So, there is something very special about riding bikes through a town that you don't really know at night with the homies. It's just, right? I mean, that's such a vibe, right? What we did? It's so cool, and it's such a cool way to get to know a town, to just like, I mean, cycling has a lot of benefits, but one of the things that I really like is that you can understand a town so much better, because you can feel the elevation, you can feel the temperature changes, you can smell everything. Today, day 1 of our exploring of this place, I think went really well. Very difficult ride for him. Long, technical, but I mean, dude, some of those like steep pitches with kind of the technical rocks, you were able to climb those. I was really impressed. Super impressed. Tony's also, I mean, he's crushing it. He's really looking out for my son. It's weird because he's sort of in between age, I think literally. He's like halfway between my age and his age. And so he's a good connecting piece between me and my son, because my son acts differently around Tony. So I get to see him in a different light. more as like who he really is versus how he wants me to see him. Do you even realize that?
No. Yes. Maybe.
Yeah, okay. We've got 5 more days. Tomorrow's gravel, then road, then a time trial, then a road race, then a crit. Holy smokes. Anyways, thank you for watching.
What'd you say?
I just messed up my words. And I was trying to flow it all in one thing. Okay, sorry. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. The next episode, oh my god. Thank you so much for watching. The next episode will be up tomorrow. And as always, VC, yeah. Okay, it's got to be in one time. Ready? All right. And as always, thanks for watching. VC, yeah. Yeah, there we go.